10 to the line.
That's his first personal foul. First team
Shooting
foul.
their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Stephen Curry. Rose against Westbrook. Now, here's quickly. T right on him. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Offensive rebound, Eisman. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Rose. Warriors with the rebound. Mr. Clutch has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Now here's Green. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Here's Mr. Clutch. Quickly covering. Shots good for Mr. Clutch.
Nice job by Russell just not forcing anything on that play.
Rose looking around. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one.
27. That's his 2nd personal foul, 2nd team foul. At the line to the Knicks.
The Warriors making a change here. Poole's checked in and quickly drops them both.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
All going up court. Randall with the bucket.
Now Randall right now going to town on the defense and taking over this game.
Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Mr. Clutch. Connects again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific games. He has been the X factor.
To the middle. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Assist goes to.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out, Greg, and competes every play in every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done.
Here is Rose, following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Randall is screen on Westbrook. Rose with the ball. Now Green defending.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. So it's the Warriors now after R.J. Barrett's miss. The kick out to Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. Over quickly. Westbrook can't get it to go. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Driving the lane. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped. Good on the triple.
I mean, he is bringing his game, guys. Another jumper from distance.
Randall passes to Rose. Back to Randall. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 7th assist here tonight. Feeds it to Wiseman. Westbrook passes to Mr. Clutch. Over in the corner, Poole. To the wing on the left. Now the pass to Wiseman. Robinson with the block. From 17 feet out, Rose can't hit.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Here's Mr. Clutch. That three off the mark. And Barrett has got the ball here for New York. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them. Here's Mr. Clutch. Barrett covering. Westbrook passes to Mr. Clutch. They set the pick. Over in the corner, Poole. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Warriors.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've got.
Golden State basketball. Substitution on the court. Golden State calls timeout.
Mr. Clutch comes in for Poole. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Russell Westbrook. The Knicks also changing it up. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Randall comes in for Toppin. And it's Rose in for R.J. Barrett. The Knicks also changing it up. Wayne Zeldin comes in for Alec Burks. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Kemba Walker. So with Westbrook on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Wiggins, Otto Porter Jr. out there with Looney. Then there's Payton, and it's Mr. Clutch in at the shooting guard position. Here's Rose, following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. Randall right side. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Randall's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Looney. Golden State moving the ball around. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Now here's Rose. And with the 2020 class, we saw your teammate Tim Duncan get inducted into basketball's Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I loved hearing some of the stories that other players and coaches and competitors had around going up against Tim, and the reverence, the respect, that they could never rattle him. It's so cool to hear those stories from the outside, having been a player so fortunate to be on the inside and understand what made him tick, what made him great, and just how special he was as a leader for so long for that Spurs organization.
No good from Mr. Clutch.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
To the inside. Robinson dishes to Fournier. Down low. Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Well, Randall can get up there with the best of them. It's a quick move.
Passes to Mr. Clutch. He takes it in. And here's Wiggins. 6 to shoot. There's another block. You've got to have a better. Here's Tim.
Sending back everything.
So it's the Warriors now. And they force the shot clock violation. New York's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Rose against Payton. Robinson a screen on Payton. Rose goes in. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more.
That's his third personal foul. At the line for the Knicks.
There to be fine.
Derrick
Burks,
Rose.
he's checked in for Evan Fournier. Free throw drops for Rose. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
Now here's Rose after the miss from Mr. Clutch. Outside Rose. Randall with a screen for Rose. Floats it up for Randall. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Randall getting up there, explosive vertically on that play with great timing.
And another one falls.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Knocked loose. Here's Mr. Clutch. Burks covering. Porter a screen on Burks. Drives to the hoop.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And there's a whistle that goes on Mr. Clutch. That's his third foul of the game. And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit longer.
And the Warriors making a change here. Anthony's checked in with the drive. No good from Mr. Clutch. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. He kicks it to Rose. Noel passes to Rose. Now here's Barrett. Shot clock at 6. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Mr. Clutch. Burks covering. Kicked by Anthony. Pass to Looney. Out left to the wing. Mr. Clutch. No good with the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
There's the drive. Here's the three. And again for three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Baden against Rose. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Sweet little floater.
Derrick Rose.
And that floater is something Rose has been comfortable with since he came into the league. It's only gotten better with time.
Here's Mr. Clutch. That's good. And it's Peyton with the assist. Peyton's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in the mid. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water.
A clinic was put on display here today.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season series at a game apiece.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Mr. Clutch.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
Here's Rose. The Warriors making the shot. And again, New York turns it over.
I know people can't see what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Warriors. Julius Randle's checked in for the Knicks. Quickly comes in for Burks. Pass to Mr. Clutch. No good there. And New York the other way now. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Rose kicks to Quickly. Rose dishes to Barrett. The pass to Quickly. New York moving the ball around. Will it go? And Looney sends it back. Over to the left wing. Here's Mr. Clutch. That's good. And it's Peyton with the assist.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't.
That's the end of the game. The final buzzer means another Warriors win. Your Warriors. 134. The Knicks. 87. Thank you.
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, need some help? Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Set up. Set up. Shot.
Let's go. Keep it going.
Come on.
One more. Just like that. Now we're rolling.
Let's go! Hey, hit me up.
See, you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
Yes. Easy work.
Hey, hit me up.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Hey, he can ball, huh? Get through. Yes.
Hey, I'll see you later.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Hey, he can ball, huh? Yeah, there you go. That's all you.
Yo, they not about to.
Hey, see you later, man.
What up, coach?
Everyone, listen up. That was a great team effort last night. Keep that energy up, and we can do great things. Let's get to work. Today, we're gonna work on stopping teams from getting easy buckets in transition. Set it up and get started.
Get it started, man. Get it started. Hey, he can ball, huh? Get him! Shot! Hey, get him up! Let's go! Good boy! Here we go! Work! Get that lead step out! You got it. Come on, man. Hey, yo, help him out, man.
Come on, MP. Okay.
Next time, man. Next time.
Way to work. Now let's get started on this next exercise.
Hey, he can ball, huh? Oh, yeah!
on! What are you...
Bro, MP, come on.
Great energy in practice today. Don't leave the gym without putting some individual work in.
It's party time. Make your way to Club 2K for this very special event starting now.
Nation's got your back, boys. Let's do this.
So the Lakers win the tip, and two conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers.
And some great news for MP. He'll be at All-Star Weekend participating in the Rising Stars game.
And that's a huge honor in this league. Getting selected to play in that event is well-deserved. MP has a very bright future. That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here is James. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's marked by McConnell. Jacks up a three. Another three for Golden State.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. He's probably knocking it down, too.
It's James on the wing. To the wing, right side. Here's Ariza. Off target from three-point range. Golden State has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Pass to Green. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Here's Mr. Clutch. 6 to shoot. Wiseman, a screen on Thompson. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Here's Ariza. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. McConnell finds James. Clock at 6. Oh, Green with a block.
Green takes great pride in his defense. Nine shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
Here's Thompson. Blocked again.
Golden State basketball.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
And stolen by McConnell.
Number 27. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Thompson left side. True on the 14-footer. Thompson's got 5.
And he really shoots with incredible efficiency from all over the court. I mean, I just love Thompson and how he likes to keep the mid-range shot alive and well.
Now here's Wiseman. 10 points in his last outing.
B.A. and Anthony Davis, you got a big man who can give you 28 a game and contend for Defensive Player of the Year. Enough said.
James against Green. James passes to McConnell. Here's Mr. Clutch. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. Here's Green. And it's blocked by Davis.
Davis's anticipation and timing. So good at the defensive end. This guy is a shot.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Here's Wiseman. Blocked again! James outside. Thompson passes to James. Outside for McConnell. And there's the lob. And finished off by Davis.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
And Davis standing 6'10" with a 7'6" wingspan. His sphere of influence, let's call it, is gigantic.
B.A., I love that phrase, sphere of influence, and that's exactly what AD has. Multiple first-time all-defense selections, and rightfully so. This guy gets it done at both ends.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Mr. Clutch. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
And with length and instincts, Thompson has been an elite defender in the league for years. If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Now, here is James. Impressive scoring stats with around 27 points a game. Davis. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Mr. Clutch can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Tries it from 19. Thompson's shot is off. The Warriors have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Here's McConnell. From 13 feet, down it goes.
You know, I think the passing skills of LeBron are his greatest asset, and he's got some great ones in addition to that. But his passing is otherworldly. You get open, he gets it to you with exactly the right speed and pace so you can handle it.
Here's Davis. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Back to James. Davis with a screen on Green. James with the ball. Guarded now by Wiseman. The shot by James. No good.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay.
On the wing, Curry. Here's Mr. Clutch. Defended by Thompson. Pass to Green. Basket's good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
The Lakers trail. Thompson outside. Back to James. Nifty move. Oh, Green with a block.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. McConnell outside. Back to James. Pass to Ariza. The three is up. Here's Davis. Drops in the layup for 2. Davis has got 6 points. The Warriors have got 6 of 14 in so far. Here's Mr. Clutch. Counted from distance. And the Warriors lead by 4.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter, and I think his ability to set up.
Look who's coming out of the court. Get him on your feet.
Getting ready for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Wiseman. Anthony comes in for Green. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Wiggins. And it's Westbrook in for Stephen Curry. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Davis. Jordan comes in for James. Craig is checked in for Ariza. And it's Monk in for Thompson. Now here's Jordan. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Here's Mr. Clutch. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. And now a 7-point Warrior lead.
Making the correct read right there. Otto Porter showing you his basketball IQ.
Back to McConnell. Outside Monk.
Warriors foul. Number 27.
And the Warriors making a change. And the Warriors shooting just around 36%. Not the best execution. And so in the game for the Lakers, LeBron James out there with Trevor Ariza. Then it's Klay Thompson. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Davis in at the 5. And the shot's good by Wiggins.
Nice fluid motion off the catch there. And Wiggins becoming a dangerous jump shooter.
On the wing, Davis. Guarded by Wiseman. Davis down low. He's against Wiseman. Offensive rebound. And he got the whistle on the wing.
James Wiseman. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Because not only is he tall and smart, but he's gotten stronger in his time in the league. And he typically blows through contact and draws fouls.
On the take. Yep, that one's good. 12 points for him.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Monk passes to James. Davis with a screen on Green. Here's James. Here's Davis. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
A nice shot by Mr. Clutch.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
2 open that time. Made it look easy. Monk's got 9 points.
You've got to get out on Monk now. He shoots a high percentage from outside the arc, and the form, perfect.
Thanks. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Knicks was outstanding. He had an unbelievable amount of points and also did a lot of damage from long. He was dominant, and they're hoping to get more of the same from him tonight. Take it away.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Pass to Wiggins. Baseline try. The Lakers with a rebound. Davis has got 9 rebounds now. Down low. Outside Monk from the arc. Here's James. And the layup is good off the glass. And now it's a 6-point Laker lead.
Boy, that's just a strong play by LeBron, winning the rebound and sending it right back up.
Sends it home from three-point land.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Now here's Davis. Last game out, he had 38 points. Back to Ariza. 5 to shoot. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Ariza's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Beyond the arc. Pass to Wiseman. Here's Mr. Clutch. Good! Another from 3.
With every three-pointer.
And you know he wants it. He's been drilling threes all season and is well within striking distance. Los Angeles has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Monk passes to James. Monk, a screen on Green. Out to Thompson.
Make some noise!
Davis finds Thompson. Now here is James. From deep. The rebound by Wiggins.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. Maybe a step out of his range.
And the Lakers have possession after the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Outside Davis. Fires from deep. He drops it from range. Ariza's got 6 here in the quarter.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now. His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappear.
And that one's good. James.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves.
LeBron James. His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Monk, and he banks in the layup. Monk's got 11.
Monk, a nice finisher around the basket now, using his quickness to get past defenders on the drive.
Here's Wiggins. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
On the wing, Davis. Back to James. Launches it. That's in there. Davis with the assist. He's got 7.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing. You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do.
Number 27. That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles.
Take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, in their first half of play, they're closing out aggressively. The block shots, a key indicator of their activity defensively.
Yeah, another thing they've done well, guys, a lot of steals in the first half. Really getting after it defensively.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters. And the longevity of LeBron's greatness is unprecedented. The oldest starter in the league last season and still producing at an MVP level.
They set a pick, and here's Curry for 3. The rebound by Klay Thompson. The Lakers in the lead. Monk passes to James. Monk, a screen on Green. Here's James. Back to Monk. And the Lakers hit again from deep. And what's incredible for LeBron is not just how good he is at his age, but the mileage on his body grip.
So true, B.A. I mean, just 3 players in NBA history have exceeded 60,000 minutes played, including the playoffs. That's Kareem, Karl Malone, and the one and only LeBron James. Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Here's James. Following the score by Golden State. And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Anthony's checked in for Green. Now here's McConnell. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Jordan with a screen on Anthony. James passes to Craig. And the ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by Anthony.
That's the end of the first half. With a score, your